What's the latest on red fishing, the rule? I know there's
Right.
been a motion, some people want to extend the bad limit.
Well, already at the last commission meeting in February, Roy, you're correct. The commission, even though there was comment on both sides, a lot of fishermen, spoke and said that they did not want to see the bag limit increase. There were others that said they did. But the commission took the biological status, or they took the status review of the species, what's called the biological status assessment of the species. They looked at the fact that we can sustain increase in harvest on both the Gulf Coast and the northeast coast of Florida. There's a 40% level. We're well above that. South Florida, not so, but up in North Florida on both coasts. So the commission went ahead and agreed. In principle, they took the first action in February to increase the bag limit from 1 to 2 fish. This isn't a major deal, right. But they did, and so they're coming back at the meeting this week. Now, of course, we're taping before they actually will meet this week, but I anticipate that unless there's an earthquake, I anticipate that they're going to go ahead and vote the second time, which is required. They will go ahead and probably take action to go ahead and increase that bag limit. Now, that bag limit will not automatically increase, so after this vote, they will set a date in which the bag limit will change. In all likelihood, it's going to be sometime this summer before that takes effect. It could be September, August, or September, but we'll wait and see when that is. And of course, you'll get a chance to talk about it.
Because the saltwater fishing regulations are already out,
right.
And so it'll take a little bit of doing.
And they go through June the 30th. So those regulations won't be, the new regulations that we print will not be available until July the 1st.
Right. Okay, Dan, let's move on then to grouper.
Okay.
Grouper season is open.
Yeah, grouper season came back in April 1. You're correct. Of course, you can, in state waters, you can harvest gag grouper. You cannot harvest gag grouper in federal waters. In federal waters, and I feel a little awkward because I'm trying to explain the federal policy, but in federal waters you can take red grouper, and there's a number of other species of grouper that you can take. But one thing that is out there is that the National Marine Fisheries Service, or Gulf, let me say it differently, Gulf of Mexico Fisheries Management Council has asked our agency to consider something, and that is to consider a fall season, a 60-day fall season for grouper. But to do that, they want us to close state waters to the take a gag grouper beginning probably in July, but we would have a fall season. Now we can butt heads with the feds, but they have asked us to do that, so we'll see how that goes. But if that's the case, we'll have if the commission does accept that, then we'll have state waters, federal waters will be closed to gag grouper to allow the rebound or rebuilding of the species, but there would be basically a 60-day season from mid-September through mid-November in state and federal waters.
So as it stands right now in regulation, the grouper season runs right on until next February, right?
Yeah, that's in state waters, but the feds have federal waters closed under a 185-day rule. They can extend that emergency rule, so that's why they're asking us to work with them. And I know that fishermen are going to be have a lot to say about this, but anyway, that's the cards that were dealt.
Stan, I don't fish out there anymore, but to get the rules together is a lot easier for people to understand. Right now, if you go out there and catch a grouper, then don't go on out in federal waters and try to catch a red grouper. Because if you've got a gag grouper on your boat, you'd be violating the law. Together is I think it's a good idea, and it's good to work. It's good to work together. Let me say this now: that the federal waters begin 9 nautical miles offshore.
That's correct. And a nautical mile is a little further than a linear mile, but just be aware of that.
And you've got GPSs, you know where you are. You got to have GPS to go out there and fish. So, Sam, I think you've coming on the program.
Oh, Roy,
I really
listen.
do. We're gonna do it again a little bit more often, if you would, because
Next time I'm on, I'm gonna bring a picture of you made about 30 years ago coon hunting, and you had a head full of dark hair. I'm gonna bring that on.
Okay, folks, let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Our folks, Dr. Tamil and his staff, they're fast, they're friendly, and they're efficient.
We treat hepatitis, indigestion, gastric ulcers, diarrhea,
constipation,
colon cancer,
colon polyps.
hemorrhoids.
Hi, I'm Cindy. Give me a call to schedule an appointment.
Hi, I'm Lynn. I check the patients in and I work with the charts.
Hey, I'm Jessica. I'm Dr. Tamil's nurse. If you have any questions, just give us a call.
Panama City Gastroenterology, located at Northport Professional Center.
Hi, I'm Rick, owner of Affordable Appliance Repair. With over 40 years experience, we offer $29.95 service call fees anywhere in Bay County, plus 10% discounts to our senior citizens, military, police, and fire departments. If you're tired of high appliance repair costs, call us, Affordable Appliance Repair, 215-2550. That's 215-2550.
Hi folks, I'm BJ with BJ's Marine. This has been a family-owned and operated business for over 20 years. We pride ourselves in the sales and service of Nissan and Tohatsu outboards. At BJ's, we have factory-trained and authorized technicians for Nissan and Tohatsu. We also repair most any make or model outboard. Call or come by BJ's Marine Service at 1317 Transmitter Road. And folks, we really do appreciate your business.
When you think of a successful hunting season, two things come to mind: Browning and C&G Sporting Goods. Browning is the best there is, and C&G Sporting Goods is your factory direct, full-line Browning dealer. C&G stocks Browning guns, camo, knives, scopes, gun safes, bows, and much more, including hunting and fishing license. Look over the new Browning BAR camo short frame and X-Bolt rifles. Why pay good money for anything less than a Browning? Browning and C&G, the best there is. Home of the experts.
I tell you what I like about Coram. I like the food, I like the price, I like the quality, I like the quantity of it. But what I like most about Coram Steak and Eggs is I like that friendly atmosphere that I always find when I dine out there. It's owned and operated by Linda and Willie Coram. They are the original, and they're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and their breakfast out of this world. My favorite is the world famous Coram Heavenly Hash. Coram Steak and Eggs, 804 South Tyndall Parkway.
And we're back. And we need to do UPro Rods commercial. UPro Rods, they are guaranteed for a lifetime. If you break one of the eyes, one of them rust, falls off, just take it back to the store and they'll replace it. But they're great rods. And I personally like a short butt on a rod. You can get them with a longer butt or a short butt. But they're reasonably priced and they're excellent rods. They got a real soft tip. And everybody needs to have a UPro rod. You'll love it.
Guaranteed for a lifetime.
Guaranteed.
And if something happens to it, just take it back to where you bought it, and they'll give you another one.
Mm-hmm. Also, we've got our big sweepstakes.
Yeah, we're going to be giving one of those away this month.
We are.
We're going to be giving away a UPro rod.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be giving away a canoe trip from Econfina Canoe Livery. And also 2 fishing trips, one with Jody Wells up at Lake Seminole for 2 people, and then a fishing trip with 2 people with Captain Roy, everything furnished, guaranteed to go catch a lot of trout.
If we don't catch enough to make a television show, we'll go again free.
You can't beat that.
We can beat that.
Good. And also the book, Wagon Tracks. We'll be giving one of those books away. Those are a real nice hardback edition, excellent reading, and a lot of names that you'll probably recognize from our area.
West Bay folks, you gotta have one of those. And Alf, the book got its name because the family moved so much, and it was during the Depression days when the book started. It has a good ending though.
That's good. Also, we'll be giving away some stand stuff spices. Everybody needs to have some stand stuff in their cupboard.
And we got a 12-month title chart here. You can look in December, and if you want to take your vacation in December, November, whenever, and see what the tides are going to be like the week that you're off or coming down, you can tell what the tides are. So this
That was
we're gonna
donated
get
from
out of that.
C&G Sporting Goods. We appreciate Ronnie Groom over there for donating that. And to enter the sweepstakes, you want to go to outdoors@captainroy.com. Be sure you put your telephone number down because we have gotten a few entries that did not put their phone number down. So make sure you don't forget to add your telephone number so we can call you to congratulate you. And
If you don't have a phone,
a
computer,
you can call
850-722-9382. And there's the number right there, and folks will make you an entry and be glad to put you in the sweepstakes. We don't want to, we don't want to exclude anybody that don't know how to use a computer, is ignorant like I am, and so let us hear from you. We're going to be giving away what? We got a bunch of stuff.
We do, yep, and I've already ran through them, so make sure you get your entry in because the box is getting full. Yeah, it is just about filled up.
We appreciate it. We appreciate you sending the email, and you know, Cheryl, the person that won the fishing trip with me last week when we drew, were from Albany, New York. Luann and Ray Sheffer. And I've already been in contact with them, and they said they were coming back down here in November, and they were looking forward to taking that trip. Albany, New York.
That's amazing. That's great. That's YouTube.
Yeah.
And also to find us, you can go on at YouTube at Roy and Cheryl. That's all one word, ROYANDCHERYL. Or you can also go to your website, outdoors@captainroy.com, and it'll also have a link to our YouTube channel so you can watch it on YouTube.
And folks, I urge you to do that. I put a lot into that, Cheryl, trying to keep the updated fishing report on it. And as it changes day by day, I update it. And I want you to watch that. That kind of ties our program together. It is my website. Anybody that knows how to use a computer can go to captainroy.com.
And you know, April is just a fantastic month.
Oh, man,
the
everything's
LYs,
cutting loose.
they're all bunched up right now. When you go out into the bays, you can see shadows of the LYs, and the redfish are just striking in the LYs. It's just a wonderful time to be on the water.
You get carried away now. We've
I
got to
am.
get out of
I
here.
need to go fishing.
Folks, we thank y'all for watching the show, and we thank our producers and Swan Dive Production. If you got a home movie or something you want to reproduce,
Yep.
get a hold of those folks, and they'll produce it right
They
for
will.
us.
Eric Jones at Swan Dive.
Thank our director, my wife Myrtle Ray, and she does a good job.
Keeps us in line.
And next week, I want you to remember to tune in because I'm going to solve a mystery that's been a mystery all of my life, Cheryl.
I'm
It's
sitting on the edge of my
the
seat.
Haney Pond mystery.
Oh.
You folks around
You
West
want to
Bay,
stay tuned for that
sure, and listen.
next week.
Next week. We've got to get out of here, y'all. Remember to tune in. Remember to always.
Try to be as good to him as he is to you.
Good day.
Have a great day.
Y'all be sure to join the Captain and Cheryl next week. Outdoors with Captain Roy and Cheryl. This has been a Swan Dive production.